Welcome, everybody. I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD, bringing you some more Battle for Midway. And boy, do I have a match for you guys tonight. We got Raptor Talons versus Aces Wild here in Division D Group 4. Should be a great matchup. This will be Aces Wild's first cast for this tournament. Sorry it took so long for me to get around to you guys, but you know what? Stuff happens. I'm just thankful that you guys were able to have your match at a time that not too many other teams were scheduled for. Alrighty. For those of you who do not know what Battle for Midway is, it is a player-run tournament for MechWarrior Online for the competitive scene. Here we go. Raptor's Talons showing up in the lobby. Gonna go ahead and start that 5-minute timer for Raptor Talons. And continue with what I was saying. What was I saying? Battle for Midway, player-run tournament. It is hosted by MWO Comp's very own admin, Livish. Battle for Midway is a 7v7 tournament. Game mode is Conquest. All 5 cap points are available to be captured. The way to win is to get your tickets to 750. So yeah, either that or be the team at the end of the 15-minute timer closest to 750. Anyways, Team 1's on the clock. They still have about 3 minutes 50 seconds left on their timer. I've casted Raptor Talons before, I believe. I'm pretty sure I have. If not this tournament, then the last. After this match, all teams for Battle for Midway will have been casted at least once. So I'm excited. Curious to see what Raptor Talon and Aces Wild will bring for us today. Should be a great fight. I hope that there's lots and lots of brawling, because honestly, having to rattle off who goes down one after the other, it's just enjoyable for me as a caster. But yeah. Looks like Raptor Talon's all readied up. They called lock. So let's start the timer for Team 2. Aw man, I am so thankful that Raptor Talons and Aces Wild all have the same unit tags. Makes it a little less confusing when trying to do the team swaps, when we're swapping sides. Just makes it so much easier when everybody has the same tag. Remember, Mech Warriors, always keep that little bit of water handy in your cockpit at all times. Do not get dehydrated. Do not fall unconscious at your controls. We don't need you overheating. Looks like Team 1 Raptor Talons going to do a 4-3 split across Alpha and Bravo. Meanwhile, Team 2 Aces Wild is looking at doing a 3-4 split Bravo Charlie. Now, I'm just going to check on the stream real fast. Woo! Hello, me. And goodbye, me. Still have about 3 minutes, 20 seconds left on the timer. Looks like we're green across the board. There's the lock call. Let's get ready to wreck some mechs. I got you guys. You guys thought I was gonna quote something like WWE or whatever. Nah. Man, what's that? What's that guy's name? Why can't I think of it? Oh well. Not super important. Over here on Team 2 side, that's Aces Wild. We have a Firestarter A and an Ember. Okay. As well as an Incubus Saber. And what's down here? Mislinks G and 3 Crusader 6Ts. Now, are all of these Crusaders the same? One of them brought 12 small lasers. The other two, 14 small pulls. Over on Team 1 side, that's the blue team. That's the Raptor Talons. We have 3 linebackers, a C, a Prime, and a Red Line, a Firestarter A, a Mislinks G, 2 Mislinks Gs, and a Viper Medusa. Looks like Kodiak doing a little jump scouting action, getting sight on basically the entirety of Raptor Talons. Raptor Talons now pushing into the city to meet their opponents here. Now this is going to be interesting. It's going to be linebackers against Crusaders. Who wins? Linebackers with flamers or Crusaders with the red lasers? I see Reviste. Ooh, Reviste goes down. Crazy Motorbiker goes down. What's the next target called? Looks like Pterosaur Gaming is... Oh, not Bob goes down. Looked like for a moment that Pterosaur Gaming was a little out of position, but guess not. Currently, it is in favor of Raptor Talon. Never mind. Down goes Gasboy. Down goes Kelda. Down goes Kodiak. Yeah, this is going the way of Raptor Talon. Down goes Cannon Fodder. Raptor Talon still has 5 mechs on the board, while Aces Wild has 2. Prince Hans Rao Davion goes down. All that's left is War Dance, and he crumbles. GG, good win, Raptor Talons. Iggy Mech Smasher? Is that like Iggy Wrecking Ball? Memories unlocked. Anyways, go ahead and take a look at that scoreboard while I update the scorecard. Low damage numbers, that's what we like to see here on these early drops. Low damage, just clean, precise kills. Sweep the legs, go for the least armored parts of the mechs. take them down as fast as possible. Well, let's get back to the lobby and swap team sides. Alrighty, Team 1 has 5 minutes, starting now. And before I forget, let's go ahead and switch sides on the scorecard. Ba-boom. Alrighty. Great little brawl that we had in the city here on Frozen City Night Classic. Drop 1, Raptor Talons versus Aces Wild. Looks like Aces Wild going for a 3-4 split Alpha Bravo. Just waiting on Not Bob to ready up and call the lock. There's the ready. Still have about 3.5 minutes left on the timer. There's the lock call. Team 2's timer has started. Looks like both teams swapping out a player. I see an Op4 tag for Aces Wild and a JFP tag for Raptor Talons. Now, my question is, did they do the player swaps because they want a specific mech? Or are they just, letting everybody join in on the fun, spreading the love of the drops around to everybody on the roster? Team 2 sitting at 3.5 minutes left on their clock. We're green across the board. There's the lock call. And let's get to it. Frozen City Night Classic. I guess you could say it's a classic. Bad jokes. Over here on Team 2 side, that's Raptor Talons. That's the red team. We have 2 Javelin 11Fs, 2 Summoner Bees, and 3 Arctic Wolf 1s. That screams brawl. Just a lot of SRMs from those Summoners and Arctic Wolves. Over here on Team 1 side, that's the blue team. That's Aces Wild. We have 2 Thunderbolt 5SSs, 3 Blackjack Arrows, a Incubus Saber, and a Mistlynx G. That to me screams mid-range. We got LMGs, large X pulses on those Blackjack Arrows. What are we seeing on these 5SSs? Medium X pulse. Alright. Both teams trying to scout each other. Kodiak in that Mistlynx, getting that jump scout in once again. Raptor Talons pushing over the saddle straight in to Aces Wild. Yeah, no, Raptor Talon pushing over. Gas Boy went down. Looks like Prince Hans Rao Davion goes down. Crazy Motorbiker goes down. Kelda goes down. Looks like Saint Dane Ikaza goes down. Kodiak goes down. Spiderfoot 5 goes down. It's a 4v3 in Aces Wild's favor. Lunar Storm goes down. 4v2. All that's left for Raptor Talons is the 2 Javelin 11Fs. I think this is going to go the way of Aces Wild. Going to trade blow for blow on the wins. Maybe. Looks like War Dance might be going down here. Yep, War Dance goes down. It's a 3v2. Iggy Mech Smasher taking legs. Down goes Iggy Mech Smasher. But it looks like all 3 of the Aces Wild mechs are legged. And that Darling in the mechs is not legged. I don't know. I might have been wrong to call it prematurely with the Aces win. I think that Aces Wild's best bet right now would be to split up and sit on 3 separate caps and try to leg the Javelin. Because that Javelin is just going to go on a capping spree right now. Because they know that all of the Aces Wild mechs are legged. But yeah, if I personally were Aces Wild, I'd be sending mechs to three different cap points, hiding the leg that's still kicking, and waiting for the Javelin to show up. Hopefully, legging it as it got close. Looks like Illusion might see the Javelin here. Illusion open firing, as well as Darling in the mechs. Darling in the mechs trying to take out Illusion's damaged leg. Trying to take out that last remaining leg. Getting in close. Javelin taking out Illusion. Ooh, Darling in the mechs gets legged. But does not go down to Revestate. Instead, they pull the Uno reverse card on the Blackjack Arrow. It's now 1v1. Not Bob in a Thunderbolt 5SS with medium X-Pulse lasers versus the Javelin 11F with 6 heavy machine guns, 2 small X-Pulses. However, both Both mechs are legged. Now Bob now having to trek across the map. Meanwhile, Raptor Talons, Darling in the mechs, kind of just gets to sit here and be happy.
Kappa is under enemy control.
Stimulating legged mech action here on MWO Leagues 3, your place for MWO comp content. Darling in the mechs looks to be going into the low ground, might be trying to head towards Theta. Meanwhile, Not Bob looks to be taking the straightest route possible towards Kappa. Smart to check your corners. That right leg is open. It is orange, whereas Not Bob's living leg still has armor. Looks like Darling in the mechs is gonna set up a trap here at Kappa. Now, take a look at those tickets, everybody. This is gonna be a very close match. I honestly don't know who's going to win this. I think Raptor Talons might have this on tickets. Darling in the mechs now starting to slowly crawl, jump jet, and get eyes on Not Bob. Both mechs trading. Ooh, Not Bob taking out Darling in the mechs. But once Not Bob flips Kappa, he's going to need to make a run for Gamma.
Command confirming that we have possession of Kappa.
Oh man, this is going to be so close. I don't think Not Bob has the time. I don't think he has time. Yep. Definitely does not have the time. Oof. So close. Great play. Raptor Talons. Keeping the Aces Wild occupied while the Caps ticked away.
The enemy has capped enough resources. We failed.
And that's going to be another Raptor Talon win. Looking at that scoreboard, oof, Gasboy dropping 0 damage. Yeesh. Very rough. But, you know, once again, those low damage numbers, that's what we like to see when it comes to securing those kills. Let's see, what's up next? Should be Forest Colony Snow Classic. Team 1 is now on the timer. Looks like Aces Wild is waiting for a 7th player to show up. Might be out swapping a build, buying a mech, or maybe they're just looking for that 7th player as a whole. Cannon fodder making their way into the lobby. Looks like Aces Wild is going to go for a 4-3 split across Alpha Bravo. They're sitting at 445 tons at the moment. They're not locked, so that may change. Switching up the drop zones from Alpha Bravo to Alpha Charlie. Still got about 2.5 minutes on their timer. Looks like Aces Wild is green across the board. Just waiting on that lock call. Team 1 is locked. Let's start their timer. So yeah, looks like Aces Wild is going to lock in at 445 tons, 5 tons shy of the limit. Will it pay off? Score is currently 2-0, Raptor Talons' favor. Raptor Talons sitting at 450 tons, riding that limit. What could they possibly be bringing? So far, it looks like both teams have been opting to go Brawl v Brawl. So maybe Executioners, maybe. We will see, though. Still have about 3 minutes on Raptor Talons timer. Raptor Talons swapping around the drop zones. Looks like they might be settling on a 2-4-1 split, Alpha Bravo Charlie. Now, my biggest question is, are both teams going to send light mechs to Kappa right away? I guess we'll see. Both teams have locked. So let's get to the match. Yummy, delicious water. Over here on Team 1 side, that's Aces Wild. We have 3 Blood Asp Rancors, a Warhammer Black Widow, a Huntsman Prime, a Panther Katana Cat, and a Flea 17. What's on the Prime? Is that 2 AC-10s? Very nice. Quad Light PPC on the Katana Cat. Over on Team 2 side, that's the red team, that's Raptor Talons. We have 3 Charger 1A1s, 2 Crusader 6Ts, and 2 Viper Fs. Looks like Raptor Talon setting up to protect against a tunnel push. But there's just so much blue laser coming from those Blood Asps. Aces Wild sending, I believe it is that the Flea out towards Theta. Let's go check that. Yep, it is the Flea. We got a Viper F and the Katana Cat here duking it out on Sigma. Meanwhile, the rest of Raptor Talons making a push, making a break for the rest of Aces Wild. Looks like Iggy Mech Smasher here is about to receive some reinforcements from Spider 5-foot, but it wasn't ultimately needed. Prince Hans Raudavian goes down. Now, that Flea is doing work on the caps, making sure that Raptor Talons does not keep a cap advantage for too long. Aces Wild doing a good job of backing up, trying to create ground between them and the encroaching wave of Brawl mechs. Down went Gas Boy. Down goes Saint Dane. Ooh, Lunar Storm gets legged. Down goes Not Bob. Down goes Lunar Storm. Ooh, Cannon Fodder self-destructs. Looks like Revistay is about to go down. Down goes Darling in the mechs. Revistay goes down. It's a 3v3 situation here. 2 Blood Asp Rancors and a Flea 17 against a Charger 1A1 and 2 Viper Fs. Iggy Mech Smasher sitting on Epsilon. Looks like Spider 5-foot is gonna backtrack, possibly sit on Sigma. And lie in wait for that Flea. Nope. Spider 5-foot making a break towards Kappa. It's gonna try to engage that Flea, it looks like. Meanwhile, Illusion and Kelda focusing on Crazy Motorbiker. Let's see if we can get some info on that charger. It is legged. The left leg is still healthy. Both the blood asps are legged. Flea is still looking really healthy at 98%. Biker here getting some free shots off on Illusion. Down goes Illusion. Crazy motorbiker slowly inching around the corner. Get some shots off on Kelda. Kelda tries returning fire, but did not look like it really connected all that much. Looks like Kelda might be trying to get into a position to help Spiderfoot 5, but wasn't, or to help Kodiak, not Spiderfoot 5, help take out Spiderfoot 5. That's what I meant to say. Looks like Kelda's, oh, that leg is open. It is orange. You know, sometimes it's best to just stop moving. You know, if your leg is perfectly aligned, ooh, down goes Kelda. Sometimes it helps to stop moving so that your dead leg can actually shield. Flea 17 versus a legged Viper and a legged Charger. Get some data on the Viper. That right leg is about to blow. But Kodiak BS dips out, doubles back, and takes out Iggy Mech Smasher. If Aces Wild wants to win this, they need to maintain the cap advantage. Left leg on the Charger, looking dangerously low. Ooh, but the legs on the Flea also looking very hurt. Kodiak BS in that Flea 17, deciding to run through tunnel, come back out. And it looks like he's gonna move towards Sigma. Meanwhile, Motorbiker here in the Charger, trying to climb up a hill, get some sight on the Flea. Looks like the Flea's actually deciding to go and sit on Epsilon, putting as much distance as possible between them and the Charger as possible. Charger trying to get some laser burns on the Flea 17, but the angle just is not right. Kodiak BS now slipping out through the water. Once again, trying to maintain as much distance as possible from the Charger as they can, putting as many obstacles between them and harm's way as you can imagine. And it looks like this is going to be an Aces Wild win. GG. Very close game. And I'm going to update the scorecard. That's an Aces Wild win. Looking at the damage numbers, we got Kelda in that Rancor dropping an easy 710 damage. But the rest of the damage looks to be pretty even across the board. Kinda. Let's get back to the lobby. Team 1 is on the timer. Two drops back to back, going out on caps with at least one legged mech in play. Team 1 Raptor Talons sent at 430 tons total. Three minutes left on their clock. Score is currently 2-1, Raptor Talons' favor. It looks like Raptor Talons getting all readied up. That's the lock call. Team 2 now on the timer. I think Raptor Talon and Aces Wild here trying to set the record for fastest match time this tournament. Anybody know what the fastest match time was? Or has been so far? If you do, please leave a comment. Type it into the chat. Darling in the mechs. I love the banter. Team 2 is locked. Let's get to the match. And let's stop the timer so that doesn't go off mid-match. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah, we're in. Over here on Team 1 side, that is Raptor Talons. We have a Javelin 11F, Warhammer Black Widow, Centurion D. What's on the Centurion? Light PPC, 2 LB5s, Stone Rhino 1, Osiris 1P, another Warhammer Black Widow, and another Stone Rhino 1. Over here on Team 2 side, that's the red team. That's Aces Wild. We have Kodiak BS in the Flea 17 once again. A quick draw 5K. What's in that quick draw? Ooh. Look at those sick katanas. 2 Kintaro 20s, which honestly, okay. Rodder 2CD and how many stalkers? Just the 2. 2 Stalker 5S's. Looks like Aces Wild bringing out as much large laser, does not matter the type, as they possibly can. Aces Wild setting up in the water. Meanwhile, Raptor Talons looking like they're setting up out in front of the tunnel, between tunnel and Sigma. Looks like Aces Wild gonna farm Raptor Talons once again as they try to push in and close the distance. Motorbiker already at 69%. Nice. Going down rapidly. Down goes Motorbiker. That CT got taken out. Raptor Talons still continuing their advance. Lunar Storm getting halved. Nope, just an arm blown off. But that center torso is not looking good. Darling in the mechs goes down. Looks like Kelda out there in that stalker is about to go down. Saint Dane getting destroyed. Lunar Storm goes down. Let's get on the other side of this rock. Boom. Pterosaur Gaming goes down. It's a 2v7 situation here. Not looking good for Raptor Talons. Down goes Iggy Mech Smasher. All that's left is Spiderfoot 5 in the Javelin 11F, and they go down. That is another Aces Wild victory. I was wondering why that stalker was running away. They were a stick. The match is tied up 2-2 now, going into the final drop. Wow. Love it. This is the quality content that we were all hoping for, wasn't it? Alrighty. Team 2 gets 2 minutes to decide what map they want to ban. HBG Herd. Looks like we're going to mining. And they want Team 2. And that puts Team 1 on the clock. Raptor Talons gonna be Team 1 going into drop 5. Aces Wild on the reverse side, Team 2. Let's see, do I have to swap anything around? No, I do not. This is great. I love it. I love not having to do anything. Team 1 Raptor Talons sitting a little bit above max tonnage. I believe max tonnage is 510 tons here on the final drop. They're sitting at 515 at the moment, but I'm sure that will change momentarily. Raptor Talon still has about 3.5 minutes left on their timer. So, you know, not a big rush. Look at that. 510 tons, what'd I say? Looks like Raptor Talon opting for Alpha Charlie. All going green almost simultaneously. Team 2 is now on the clock. yeah, looks like Raptor Talon doing a 4-3 split. Alpha Charlie, 510 tons, so they're locking in at max tonnage. Team 2, Aces Wild. Ooh, player just dropped. Looks like they were making a swap. Is Aces Wild gonna lock in with the 4-2-1 split? We'll see. Come back next week. Almost out of water here on my end. All of this talking just making me chug away my water. Looks like Team 2, Aces Wild, dropping a pilot. Are they swapping a build? Are they swapping players? Beats me. I have no clue. Let's see if Prince Hans Rao Davion makes their way back into the lobby. And they make their way back into the lobby. 2.5 minutes still on the timer. Waiting on Kelda to ready up and for Not Bob to make the lock call. Two-minute warning. We're green across the board, just waiting on that lock call. Looks like Aces Wild going for a 4-1-2 split. Pop, pop, pop. Go the joints. Taking a quick look at the mechs that Raptor Talons bringing. We got 3 Executioners, an A, a Chirby, and an M. Come on.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
2 Gargoyles. One is a C, the other is a D, a Spider 5K, and a Firestarter A. Oh, goody. I love the slanted view. What is this? Why is this? This is great. Most unique caster ever. Slant cast. Over on Team 2 side, Aces Wild, that's the red team. We have a Quick Draw 5K, a Stone Rhino 7, a Stone Rhino 1, a Phoenix Hawk 7S, a second Quick Draw 5K, a Phoenix Hawk 1B, and a Stone Rhino 4. Oh, man. Sorry, anybody who does not like the angle cast. Oh, this is great. Raptor Talon pushing up the brawl, right up the south side of the map towards Epsilon. Looks like cannon fodder in that quick draw 5K, getting a little bullied by the Spider 5K, Spiderfoot 5. Meanwhile, Aces Wild has a mech out capping Kappa. Let's get a little closer in on this action right here. Down goes Kelda. And it looks like Raptor Talon's going to continue pushing. Down goes cannon fodder. Down goes Illusion. Next target call for Raptor Talon should be Kodiak BS right here. Kodiak has been legged. Kodiak goes down. Aces Wild has a Stone Rhino 7 up on the wall. Spiderfoot 5. Ooh, I missed Crazy Motorbiker going down. Spiderfoot 5 engaging with Not Bob on the wall there. Darling in the mechs. Looking real low here. In that Chirby. CT is open. Revestate goes down. Now, I do see those PPCs coming in from the Phoenix Hawk, but this just looks tantalizing. Oh, Spiderfoot 5 has legged Not Bob and almost taken out the other leg. Looks like Lunar Storm coming in, trying to finish off Not Bob. Down goes Not Bob. All that's left for Aces Wild is Prince Hans Rao Davion.
We have gained Epsilon.
Oh, this is such a great view. Prince Hans Rao Davion really fresh with those 4 light PPCs. Pterosaur Gaming getting shots off. Lunar Storm blocking Prince Hans Rao Davion. And down goes Prince Hans. That is a Raptor Talon win. GG. This match goes 3-2 in the way of Raptor Talons. Very even damage spread across both teams. Illusion in the Stone Rhino 4 dropping nearly 800 damage. Highest damage in the drop. Alrighty. Yeah. 3-2 win, Raptor Talons. Great job. Yeah. That being said, I would like to thank all of you for coming out, supporting these teams, supporting MWO Comp, supporting me as your preferred caster. Like you had a choice. Anyways, thank you, Livish, for putting on Battle for Midway. If you're looking for any tips, tricks, or just want to get better at the game, feel free to drop by the MW Comp Discord. There's tons of people there who are willing to help you with figuring out good mech builds, figuring out skills, and overall just improving your performance in the game. If you're looking for people to play with, again, drop by the MW Comp Discord. There's units that are always recruiting, teams that are recruiting for competitive. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Keep water handy. I will be back here in about 20 minutes to cast another match here on MWO Leagues 3. But until then, I'm Luscious Balzac from FJRD. Keep it luscious. This stream is about to end.